Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Clear the energy, bring in the good energy. We're opening the Pamela Colman Smith Limited Gold Edition. I'm so excited about this. I know we all have a Rider-Waite Smith deck, but I've always wanted a really beautiful one, not a plaid backing and with gilding. So let's get this open. Oh. Okay, I'm having a little bit of difficulty. Come on out. I'm still having such difficulty getting this out. I need a PhD in unboxing to get this out. Oh, look at this. Is that not the most gorgeous backing you've ever seen? It's dark green with gold fleur-de-lis and diamonds and gold gilding on the edges. Here is like the traditional Rider-Waite Smith. This is the one before they had the copyright, but they still make it looking like this. Focus camera. You've seen this a million times. Well, let's just put it here. Come in. I'm not talking to someone, I'm talking to this camera. Oh, there, that's beautiful. Get this plastic open. Not many decks excite me anymore. I got my Bone Stone, and I'm just so happy with that, with Bone Stone and Earth Flesh. So, oh, the Untold Story. Huge book about her. Pixie. Let's take a look at this book. Ooh, look, the book is gilded too. Oh yeah, I forgot it's by Sasha Graham. I love her Haunted Mansion tarot deck, and she's written some books I really like Tarot Diva, Introduction, How to Formulate Excellent Questions, 3 Steps to Reading Tarot, the cards, reversals. Is there a table of contents? I always like to see a table of contents. I don't think there's... I don't know, it seems like there should be another page, but maybe not. Okay, then there's just a short... Oh, it's not that short, about each card, without pictures. Hey, let's read the lovers. Everybody loves the lovers. Passion, love, romance, new love, sexual attraction, choice, communion, partnership. The lovers card contains all the trappings highs and lows, and lessons of love and romance. It's your attraction, desire, along with every emotion, reaction inspired by it. This card reflects electrifying, unsustainable passion and new beginnings with a lover or a love affair. The Lover's card appears in a reading when a choice is about to be made. It gives an opportunity to reflect upon the reasoning behind your choice making and reminds you that some choices carry larger implications than others. The two figures on this card are based on Adam and Eve in the biblical Garden of Eden. They received blessings from the angel. The three figures create the sacred trinity. Adam gazes at Eve, who looks above the angel who sanctifies both of them. A triangle with three corners is the symbol of the universal creativity, and it connects to the creative archetype of the Empress card. Sexual union among consenting adults as the ultimate creative act of the mind, body, soul. The snake behind Eve refers to the temptation, the serpent magic, the golden dawn design, the card astrological Gemini, the twins. The Lovers is about finding your other half, your twin flame. So take a look at that card. These are glossy. So there's the snake and the serpent, or the serpent in the tree with the apples that she took a bite out of. There's the angel. There's Adam. I like Lilith better because I don't like the idea of Eve having to listen to this guy. I like Lilith had her own mind. So this is the Garden of Eden, and this is before they start wearing their fig leaves. Let's see if there's anything in the back. Oh, there's Sasha Graham. Oh, we have some spreads back here. All right, we all love spreads. Use a stairway spread to discover how a situation will evolve or progress. Dual option stairway spread. Ooh, the chakra spread. Two sides of the same coin spread. So I just pause on the picture just long enough for you to pause your video, and you can read it if you want to. Use this spread for valuable information on romantic relationships, soulmate spread. Useful spreads, hindsight, insight, foresight spread. We all have hindsight. Makes me think of South Park. Hindsight man. He comes and tells them what they should have done after everything bad has happened. How to cast and read a tarot spread. Then we're back to each card. It's a beautiful book. It's a beautiful deck. Okay, it looks like those pips are going to go, the minor arcana are going to go backwards. I always start with ace to king. They're going king down to ace. So let's have a quick look. We all know the Fool, the beginning, starting. The Fool, even though it's 0, he can be anywhere in the minor arcana, the major arcana. He can be the beginning, he can be the ending. You will experience being the Fool so many times in your life. It's a great thing. You start new things all the time. It's wonderful. Don't be afraid to learn. The Magician manifestation, the Empress, higher learning she has. She sits on the veil of this world and the world of esoteric knowledge. We got the B and the J. This is Boaz and Yakim, and that means strength and unity. The Empress, Mother Nature. She is the mother of all, not just humans or plants, trees. She creates everything. And here is the Emperor, the father, the ultimate father figure. And he helps shape these things she creates. The Hierophant. In this deck, it's always a man. Back then, they didn't have women leading and doing the traditional role, but, well, in tribal communities they did, but the main way was a man. So he can be a teacher, a priest, and here's his followers, and you always have those two keys crossing. The Lover's, choices and values, romantic love. The Chariot, strength. Commanding these serpents, are not serpents, what are they called? I forget. Sphinx, to go and work together. This is a different strength. The Chariot and the Strength card are both about strength, but different. This is an outwardly strength. This is inward. You are peaceful inside. You are calm, and animals will listen to you because you're very secure in yourself. You don't compare yourself to others' outsides. You don't compare yourself, period. This is a beautiful place to be. The Hermit, the Virgo card, which I am. I love the Hermit. This is about taking time to look inward. It is good to take some time every day, but especially when you've got some things to look over, things that are changing, you really need to spend time inside and not relying on other people. You can talk to them a little bit, but it's really your choice. You don't want to be influenced too much. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Upright, this is good karma, good luck. Upright, you're out of luck. So here you're good luck, and here you're going down. On this card, it looks like, okay, here you're going down, and you're coming up here. I always just think of it clockwise, but it's this way. This is bad luck, and we're coming up. The snake is going down. Okay, here we got the Taurus, the Leo, the Scorpio, and the Aries here. Those are fixed symbols. They're always there. Justice. Justice always has the scales. This is your Libra card. I'm getting to learn all the signs, but I don't know them all. Astrological ones. And here's Pixie's signature. It's on all the cards. Or it's not a signature, it's initials. The Hanged Man. Getting a new perspective. And I love the Death card. This is a great card. This is not a card you should be scared of ever. I mean, yeah, when they did tarot, a lot of people didn't read or were not capable of reading. They were illiterate. So they had to use images to convey meaning. And the meaning of this is being a caterpillar, going into a chrysalis, and transforming into a butterfly. Usually we want to be transforming into something beautiful and wonderful. Sometimes people go the other way, like transforming in from a beautiful person into a drug addict and doing horrible things. Temperance, balance and moderation. This is a wonderful card. She's got 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the land. Perfectly balanced. The Devil, the Capricorn. This is about bondage, addiction, and this is all done by your own hand. We do these things to ourselves and feel like someone's above us holding us down, but it's us doing it to ourselves. You can get out. At any time, you can change your mind. The Tower, chaos, upheaval. Now, I saw this used in a love spread, and it was in the position of sexuality, and she said, in that spread, it was orgasmic, the physical relationship. This became a orgasmic card. I thought that is cool. The Star, healing, inspiration, beautiful card. The Moon, mysteries. We've got the dog, the wolf, the lobster or crawfish. He looks too big to be a little crawfish. He looks like a lobster to me. Howling at the moon, mysteries. A lot of times it's our dark side or being afraid. Don't be afraid. The Sun. Now this is the ultimate bliss card. The sun feels so good on the skin, but it can have its damages too. I mean, the sun is happy days, fun, going out. But if you stay out in the sun too much, you'll get burned. So that's where you got to follow that moderation card, the balance, the Empress, Temperance, Judgment, Rebirth. The angel is calling the people, and look, they're coming out of their coffins. They must be in Louisiana because the coffins are above land because their ground holds too much water. The World. This you will experience many times. Even though it's completion, you're going to start a new cycle. Enjoy this for a moment. Enjoy that you have completed whatever course or whatever it is you've done in life. Enjoy the space before moving on. Okay. Here's the King through to the Ace. It's so distracting for me this way. So let's fix them up. Okay. This is a new way of seeing things, the Ace of Swords. This is a beautiful thing. You will have so many times in your life. Remember, nothing is set in stone. Just because you learn something new doesn't mean you're not going to ever learn something new again or have a new insight, inspiration, epiphany. Enjoy all these phases in life. Here she is in indecision. She doesn't want to look and make her choice, but she needs to. Here is some serious hurt feelings. But this is the 3. So you are not going to be stuck in this. Maybe this is a time to break up with someone. Maybe it can be healed. But even if it is the breakup, you will meet someone new and it will be better. Or you will learn how to communicate to this person that these are my boundaries and you can't cross them, and they will respect them. Every situation is different. 4 Swords. Getting some rest. You need some rest and recuperation. 5s in all the suits are conflict and change. Here it's different views. Look at this guy. He looks really pleased with himself. He's got the swords and the other 2 are laying on the ground. And he's pleased to see that he has bested these people. He's like, I'm so smart. They couldn't beat me in the spelling bee. Whatever. Just my story for the moment. This is one of my favorite cards, the 6 of Swords. Leaving troubled waters to go to smooth. This is me and my mom. When I was about 11 years old, we left my abusive father and just started traveling before we settled down. And that was a wonderful thing for me. I needed to get away from him. 7 of Swords. To let you know, though, when I turned 30, I contacted my father because I had been in therapy for a long time. And I had to let him know what a monster he was. And he actually listened. My father's from Afghanistan. I was raised Afghan. So I didn't think he would be open to listening to me and me telling him, hey, you were wrong. But he did. And, for a while, he would still start screaming at me. And I say, hey, that's not appropriate. And I would just leave or hang up the phone on him. I actually taught him how to treat me. And he respected that. So until the day he died recently, August 14th, we had started having a really good relationship for the last 20 years. So you may doubt you can ever have a good relationship with someone who's been abusive to you. But we did have a good relationship in those last 20 years. We went to Disneyland with his new children and his wife. So enough about that, but just let you know, there's all kinds of amazing things in this adventure of life. 7 of Swords, stealth, deceit. This is another one that's all in our heads. 8 of Swords. You're not tied up that tight, and you are not completely locked in like a jail cell by these swords. All you have to do is really relax and think things through, and you can get out of there. Do not let things make you feel trapped. I know it happens to all of us, but relax and start thinking things through. You'll find your way out. 9 of Swords, nightmares, anxiety. Anxiety could be really deep depression. The 10 of Swords. Okay, now we're at 10. Remember, tarot numerology, 1 through 10. We're moving through the cycle of life here. This is the end. This is the end of the cycle, and someone has betrayed you. It means there is no more chances. It could be a business partner, whoever this is, or a romance, a family member, whatever. It means you got to cut them out. You're done with them. There is no second chances here. Otherwise, you're just begging to be a punching bag. I like this card upside down. I like to think of the swords falling out, that you are healing from someone betraying you. Yes, this is the betrayal card. The Page of Swords. Look, he's all excited. He's like, I'm excited. I'm going to university. I'm going to learn new things. Here is the Knight of Swords. This is the most active knight in the deck. He is so, I'm running in. I'm not going to analyze things first. I'm going. Woohoo, look, the wind, the clouds, the hair on the horse. We could see it's physically, he's going fast. He is a seriously hasty knight. He's got to have that action. I love the Queen of Swords. She is all about clarity. I know a lot of people think of her as a cold bitch, but she is not. She just has her few friends, and she's not a bubbling joy all the time. It's nice to be able to just sit and say hello, not have to be all animated. So, but she is clarity. She looks things through, and she's so smart. I like her. King of Swords. I always think of him as the dean. He's just so smart. He writes books, whatever it is. He's a leader of intelligence. So is she. But this is a more gentle. Okay. In the court, their personalities. Do not think king or queen, you have to be a woman or a male. It's just feminine energy, masculine energy. I do appreciate, I really love feminine energy because I like the gentleness of it. But do not think feminine energy will let you come hurt her family or his family. They will attack you like a mama bear when her cubs. Okay. Now we're on to the wands. Inspiration and passion. Okay, I'm going to say something a little naughty because this card, this wand looks like it's a penis. Okay? It looks like it was shaved to have a penis head right here. And we got little leaves growing out. Yes, I have a dirty mind. We got the hand of spirit. Here's the wand of your passion and inspiration. Let's start a journey. I have put a thought in your mind. So usually a lot of times it's about planning your own business or something. You know, you're so excited. So here you're starting a plan. You're looking out into the world. What am I going to do? Let's make a plan. You've made a plan. The Three of Wands. So now you're seeing your ship starting to come in. You're starting to have your initial success. Now, like in tarot numerology, 3 is the adding, the creativity, a birth, adding a child to your family. So you were starting to see things coming in. 4, this could be a wedding, an engagement, a party. It's stability. It could be home. But look, they're holding like a bouquets in their hands there. 5, here we got the conflict. Always, this is like challenge. Maybe it's the Olympics or something. Victory card. We have the Laurel-Elise for the symbol of victory and the horses all dressed up. Now, 7. I love this card. I've heard it described as the tall poppy. It's not a saying I'm used to. This I call the boundaries card. Here he is. He's putting a line in the area, the dirt here. This is my boundaries. I've worked hard. I have won this title, or I am maintaining this. Back off, everybody. Here is the 8 of Wands. We have a message. You're waiting for messages. The answer is coming quickly, or we're going traveling. It's action, action, action. 9 of Wands. Okay, he's pretty beat up, but he's not down and out. Here he is going on to work more. And this is where this card is 10, and it's telling, okay, you are doing too much. You're injuring your body here. This is where you need to say, somebody help me, or you need to put it down. Some things can't get done all the time. Hire a maid, whatever, to get some help. But you cannot do this. You're injuring your neck, your shoulders, your back. You must take care of your health. The Page of Wands. I love to think of him as in the 13 Reasons Why. The guy, when he kisses the girl, his first date, you know, he achieves climax in his pants, which he wasn't trying to do. He was so embarrassed, but it was sweet. You know, he should have just told her the truth. Everything would have been okay. But this is a young person and so full of passion and lust and excitement. There's nothing wrong with that. Knight of Wands. Now this guy, watch out, or Knight of Wands female, watch out everybody. They'll charm your panties off. Very lustful people. The Queen of Wands, this is the social butterfly. She is always friendly. She is just the life of the party. She has so much energy, and she loves her black cat. I always like to think that little red spot, it's either its nose, but I always think it's sticking its tongue out. The King of Wands. I always think of him, or I have energy of Alice Cooper between him and the King of Swords. All this energy, because Alice Cooper's 72, and he's still performing live as much as possible. Even with coronavirus, he's doing videos on YouTube with his family. He's just got so much energy and love for music. And he also has this kids rock foundation where kids come and learn to play music or dance, whatever. No charge. We just got to keep the kids busy and learning things and not in trouble. Wonderful human being. That's Alice Cooper was my first love. I always love him. It's not like a love with my husband, you know. It's just, you know, a fantasy that I had as a young girl. And it still makes me happy. I saw him 2 years ago live in concert. Oh, best night of my life. My husband took me front row. Got to take pictures with him afterwards. Oh, that night. My heart was open and overflowing. I had so much fun, and it was so much fun to do this with my husband. He had never been to a rock concert. And I took him to the ultimate concert. Alice Cooper puts on not just great music, but seriously macabre opera play is going on the whole time. It's so fabulous. He gets his head chopped off. He turns into a Franken Alice, and, you know, for Feed My Frankenstein. Oh, so much fun. This is about your heart is full and ready to fall in love or whatever. Your heart is full. You're at a great place. 2, now this is a new partnership. It could be romantic, or it could be a business partnership or a study buddy for school. Now this card can be, this is your tribe. Upright, this is a great card. This is your tribe. Your best friends. You go out, you go dancing. These are the girls you share your secrets with, or guys you share your secrets with. Upright, it could be trouble in paradise of a marriage or relationship. Someone, you know, getting in there that shouldn't be in there. Adultery, you know. Don't like that. 4 of Cups. Now this, he looks like he's bored. He needs to be sitting there and getting grounded and noticing that the spirit is handing him a cup. It's like, okay, here, feel better. Everything is okay. You just need to get grounded. There's nothing wrong. Now here we come to the 5. 5 is always conflict, the bereavement card. Not everything is bad. Even if you had lost someone, you're still healthy. You still have life to live. 2 cups are upright. 3 are spilt. Feel your feelings. Experience them. But then remember, you're still alive. And enjoy your life. Move on. 6, the nostalgia card. It's so sweet that we got the adult walking away. And we have the big kid playing with this little kid so nicely and giving her this cup of flowers. This can mean you're going to run into someone, an old friend, maybe start up a new romance with them again. It just has such nice feelings. Okay, choices. Look at all the choices. Just standing there, daydreaming. Always choose wisely. Never let the universe choose for you, because that's a choice too. And you're usually not happy about that. Okay, the 8 of Cups. This means you have worked, whatever the relationship is, you have worked. There is no healing the relationship. It means walk away. You've got to leave it and go find eventually another one. But this is not the one for you. Do not beat yourself up. Do not accept crumbs from a relationship. You deserve the whole pie in the relationship, not just a little bit of crumbs. Yes, you do need to end a relationship. You do need to take time for yourself. Do some things that you're interested in, your partner's not interested in. Like tarot. My husband could care less about tarot. But I spend a lot of time in it because it's my thing. Now the 9 of Cups, the wishful card. This is a contentment card. 9s, even with the 9 in the major arcana, the Hermit, usually are the figure is alone. Like the Nine of Pentacles, luxury, Nine of Swords, alone, the nightmares. So, but this one is contentment, happiness, wishes. 10 of Cups. Okay, here is the happy family. The rainbow expresses all the happiness of all these wonderful colors. We've got our couple here and our children here, or their children, and their house. Everything is wonderful. The messenger card, the page. The page is a young person, and here him or her is bringing a message or a love letter to someone. Okay, everybody, watch out for the Knight of Cups. Whether a male or a woman, this is Prince Charming. Your knight in shining armor. He could be your true love. Or he's just so in love with love. She's so in love with love. So you gotta, watch first to make sure which it is. Get to know first, Don't just jump into bed. I know that's fun, but Queen of Cups. Look at all the little mermaid cherubs on her chair. Her heart, she leads by compassion. She's warm and affectionate to all those in her kingdom. She leads by a kind example. She doesn't say, hey, you got to do this. It's one loving energy. Now, for here, the king, okay, remember, I'm saying man because traditionally it looks like a man, but it could be a woman. Like Queen Elizabeth, she is the king and queen of England. This king is very emotionally available. He is there to listen to his people. He's not, just like, hey, go deal with your problems, leave me alone. He will listen and guide you and truly give you good counsel. Now to the last suit. I do not do it king to ace. I do it ace to king. But some people do, obviously. This deck, they do. Woohoo, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Pentacles are everything tangible. We have, okay, let's make it quick. Beginning of a new career, or you're starting your own company or something. Balancing, juggling, time management. I'm just realized how long I spent on this. Apprentice, working together, collaboration, budgeting and saving, or it could be hoarding. 5 of Pentacles, isolation, poverty. But there's a church right there. You can go in and get help if you want. Charity, sharing of resources, whether it's time, money, whatever. 7, not instant gratification. This is harvesting, weeding, watering, and then harvesting, spending many months to get to the harvest and see the fruit of your labors. Mastery of skill. Luxury. 10, family inheritance, trust funds, or you've saved for your retirement. Everything is wonderful. See, we got the older generation here, the couple, their child, their dogs, their home. Page, he's going out for his new job.